Hey, welcome back to this war of mine. Still doing the post commentary, which is why these episodes seem to take so long. I do like one a week, maybe 2 a week, whatever. Anyway, that's the results from the last episode. Put Marco straight to bed. I think we got food today. Boy. I did that thing again where I record. Yeah, Katya's still sick. So I need to take her out of bed to eat today. We'll have Pavel run down and roll cigarettes with the tobacco we got, I believe. Yeah. Lots of cigarette. Real cigarettes. They trade for okay. I said something like you need it to be like at full fuel in the heater to keep it warm. As you can see, we're at 22 Celsius. And use that sugar to make another moonshine we traded for. And it's at 3, so it like heats up and then it slowly cools back down, so I can maintain it at 2 and 3. Of course, background noise starts instantly as soon as I start recording. Anyway. I believe we can't afford to upgrade the... Yeah, we can't upgrade the vegetable garden today. But I was just looking at the requirements for it. Keeping an eye on the food situation, hoping we catch something. Okay. So the war is getting very intense at this point. Cold, of course. And there. With the war intensity going up, it starts to block off sections of the city. You won't be able to visit certain loot locations during scavenging. Which we will see starting tonight, I believe. Unless we've already seen. There we go. Katya is a good trader. She's got to eat anyway, so let's get her out of bed and go trade. Everyone's hungry. Everyone's very hungry. So let's do some good trading today. As usual, this is at double speed because I look at these menus for a very long time. I trade for some more sugar, I'm sure, and tobacco. Yep. Water filters, because we need more water. Components, because we're using up components to make water filters and roll cigarettes. Parts, because I always get parts. Weapon parts, because I try to get weapon parts whenever possible to make more saw blades and axes. I'm just trading the cigarettes that we just rolled for a bunch of stuff. Bruno goes and rolls the last of the cigarettes while I send Pavel over to bed. And then I have 4 more cigarettes to trade and another moonshine. Meat. And more tobacco. Don't need that much tobacco, really. Components would be more important, so we get that. And look. Come on, past me from days ago. I'm very careful about this. I want to make absolutely sure that I get everything I want. Fuel, nope. And send him away. Have Bruno cook that meat. Yep. While Katya Can't go to bed because the beds are occupied, so she'll just sit down. I don't think she's actually tired. She just needs to go back to bed for the recovering. So have her eat food so she can recover. Bruno's gonna get this moonshine and make another batch. I can't make 2 though because I'm actually short of water, so you only have 4. So moonshine's gonna have to wait. Marco can come down and start the water filter. While Katya goes back to bed, get her recovered from slightly sick. Lots of water, lots of water, lots of water. Use up water for your meals, and of course you use up water to make moonshine and to grow plants in the garden. Repair that shotgun with the weapon parts we just bought. Get Marco to finish that while Bruno makes the moonshine because he uses less ingredients, but he can't. Now here's the ones that are grayed out. Obviously I can't go to those. So I visit the construction site for the first time, and I remember this being a very dangerous place without much in the way of like physical barriers too much. But I do take a lockpick and a saw to silently get me through stuff, and I just picked a knife as a weapon. You know, knife is the best melee weapon, I believe, in terms of like from stealth. It will kill. Like if you stealth someone with like a shovel, it takes them down to just like a sliver, and they'll get back up, so you have to beat them again, and it makes noise. But knife is just strong enough that it can kill. So I try to go down here, and that basement is flooded. But there is like loot locations down there, so I'm like, Get Marco going. I'm being very cautious because, well, I'll show you the scaffolding when I get there. I've had characters get killed on that scaffolding. It's been a bad situation. Also, the pathing here is a little odd. You see those 2 red noises up there. There are people talking. Components. I'll take them. Go to open this. It's barred from the other side, of course. People are still up there talking. I need to be quiet around here. And you hear them running upstairs, or at least one of them's running upstairs. See, they've set up those little planks to get across the elevator shaft that seems to be not completed. And I sent him to like run over here, but you can't actually reach there until you go all the way up and around. So this is just kind of me looking to see if I can get up there. Nope, nope. So there's a little drama playing out upstairs of those 2 people. They're hunting down a scavenger who seems to be looting this area, and they consider this their area. So they're basically searching around for him at the moment. Weapon parts, electronic parts. Yeah, I even pointed it out, like, yes, this is what I needed. I'm still creeping even though I'm sure I'm out of hearing range. More electronic parts and regular parts and weapon parts. This scaffolding right here. Proclamation. Republic of Vicena with its capital in Pogorin. Yeah, the rebels want to start their own country. Just being very cautious because I know there's several people that can easily kill me. Like the gunpowder and casings, I believe. Components. Put the 1 component back because it's not a full stack. Take a full stack of wood. Casings and gunpowder. We'll leave that for later, in case we find other good stuff. Spoilers, we will. But then I go over here, I'm like, okay, let's be very cautious. Every time I see a sneaking spot, or hiding spot rather, I just go in it, take a look around, make sure the coast is clear, and then head back out. You can hear there's someone up above again looting. And Marco actually jumps down, his pathing makes him go down, because there's a hole in that floor. So you have to actually go up 2 floors before you can go across. It's a very convoluted layout. So, 1. And across and back up. 2. There's a full wall there, can't get through. But I look anyway, like, no. Turn around. Then 3. Finally go through, and there's a sneaking point. I know I heard them right in that door, in that room. And there's one above me, so I hide. And I've timed it perfectly. They shoot that scavenger. The other guy comes around. I go into combat mode in case I have to kill one of these guys. Shouldn't have done that, he says, looting the guy they've just killed. And I'm thinking, like, I could sneak up and kill one of these, but the other one's gonna turn around and see me. It's gonna be a bad problem. Plus, they both have guns. It's very not good. So I let them move away. Make sure they're really gone. Come out of combat mode. And go back to looting. So, yeah, those guys can very easily kill you. They're 2-on-1. They come from opposite directions of you. They have guns. It's very easy to get killed if you aren't being super cautious. And the guy they killed had a bunch of electronic parts and a full gun, a full pistol. So I take the full stack of those. I'm thinking, should I leave the pistol? No, leave some components. Take the pistol. It's very valuable. People, like corpses like that, people you kill, people other people kill, they drop their inventory, but then their corpse disappears on the next day. So you have to take everything off them if at all possible. I figured it was fine to lose a stack of components and a stack of wood. And then the stuff he was looting was all this food and alcohol. So I make space for that. That's 2 meals right there. Then considering what else I can put down, I don't need the bullet casings. Or gunpowder, really, because I can't really do anything with them yet. Still. It's a door that the scavenger busted through before he got shot. And now you hear the background sound change. The 2 killers have actually left the building. And I wanted to open up that boarded up door, but didn't have enough time. It's almost 5 a.m. Gotta get out of here. There we go. Made it back safe. Nothing happened overnight, but we got 7 electronic parts. Finally, I'm so happy. Pavel needs to get out of bed and eat something out of the tin can. Actually, I'll send him to eat out of the tin cans, and then he won't actually do that. I'll have Bruno cook the first real meal we've had in a long time, not just grilled meat. Cooked food, there you go. And he's complaining about not having a cigarette again. I got some more meat. Have Bruno make some more water. Of course, rebait the trap. Don't bait it with canned food. That's a waste. Pavel needs to eat. Oh, I didn't have a filter made. Bruno can Finally make those 2 moonshines. I believe Bruno needs to eat today too. Katya is no longer sick. Things are looking up for us in some ways. Pavel doesn't need to go to bed. And all I need is that heat lamp to make the garden. Someone needs help, but it's 2 kids. Well, Katya is close to the door. She's a good bargainer, but it doesn't really matter in this case. While she's doing that, I have Bruno go eat. Pavel can come over and make the stuff. These kids that I gave the medicine to and such earlier, they want 2 canned foods to eat. I only have 1 canned food. I say, come back tomorrow because I think I will find a canned food in the construction site when I go back today. Unfortunately, they won't just take 1 and then take the second one the next day, so it's a shame. Make the heat lamp. Katya can go back to sitting down. I think I put Bruno to bed now. Yeah. Wait your turn on the stairs. I think there's a second way up through the bathroom, but they prefer to take the stairs. Unless they're really close to it. Pavel, our fast runner, go and upgrade the garden to a vegetable garden. Finally, at long last, I'm actually saving that meat in case the vegetables grow in, but that won't happen for a couple days. I think it takes 4 days for anything to grow. And Katya's not really doing anything. I think this is more cigarettes. We'll have her roll up some low-quality cigarettes for Bruno to smoke. Yes, exactly that. Then Pavel will start the... Actually, I want him to start the vegetables. We need 10 water. Takes a lot of water to grow plants, as you might expect. Need to make a whole bunch of filters and filter it. I just use all of my components on filters now. Thus kind of screening my ability to make those low-quality roll-ups. Oh well. Bruno can last another day without a smoke. And Katya wait her turn on the to make the water in the water filter. You may notice the temperature inside went down to 16 Celsius, and there's 2 fuel in the heater at the moment. So it makes a big difference, each little piece of fuel. But it also takes time for them to heat up and cool down. No, I did end up making a grilled meat because I thought, oh yeah, it's going to be a couple days before we can actually do that. Didn't cut out this music, but I think it was short enough time that I won't get pinged. Well, I hope so anyway. Yeah, there we go. And I made sure Marco ate. Guard, sleep in bed, scavenge. Yeah. This time I will take a lockpick again. The knife again in case those guys come back. And this is all 2x speed again. Don't need that much wood. I'm looking for food today. I believe this is my whole scavenge session just sped up instead of actually making cuts. I don't know which one I like better. I think making cuts makes it look like snazzier, but you don't see the whole situation. So having him be very cautious. Yeah, that's right. You have to go all the way up, then come back down. big pain. Come on, Fireman Marco, you can get up these ladders. You know how to do it. I know fireman training is you have to be able to do the most physically intensive thing that you would be forced to do if there was like a big problem, a disaster in your area. So I've heard of like people in firemen in New York have to be able to climb up the stairs of like those super tall skyscrapers. And I want to take that pure alcohol very badly. Around here in Florida, they make firefighters swim like the it's not really a canal, it's like a little stretch of sea between the mainland and the barrier islands that we have here in Florida. So you have to swim like I don't know, I think that's like a half mile or something. You have to be able to swim that. And then I go all the way up to the top and it's barred. So instantly regretting that I did not bring a saw, because now I will not be able to get that food for the kids. Actually, I could have lockpicked that cabinet. I believe there's food in it later. But I was like, I don't want to waste a lockpick. I just want to use my crowbar. It's cheaper. More shell casings and gunpowder. Finally unbar the store so we can have a faster route up in the future. And now head back home.